Hello you guys, it is Tiani and welcome back to another YouTube video. Today we're just going to be chit-chatting and doing my everyday makeup routine. I feel like I haven't seen one of these on YouTube in a long time, so I thought to myself, why not just bring them back? Sometimes you don't realize you missed something until it's gone, and I just realized I missed makeup routine. So that's what we're doing today. Now, it's currently 3:20 p.m. In Dallas, it's 1:04. Feels like 1:07. So I'm baking in my room as we speak. Usually for my skin prep, I am using Point of View. Going in with Drench It, I am using the travel sizes because I love them and I feel like they're so cutesy. When I was younger, I used to have these things called American Girl dolls. I don't know if you guys know what those are, but they're like perfectly American Girl doll sized. Also, you can kind of follow this as a tutorial if you've never done your makeup before. Also, if you enjoy makeup videos, let me know down in the comments. Next, I'm gonna go in with Drip It. Point of View Beauty, to me, it's not just a skin prep for makeup, it's also skincare. So even if I wasn't doing my makeup right now, I would still be putting on these products to get ready for like the day. Because you know, lately I've been going without makeup, which has been a really nice, and I love it. Even though I have dark spots, they are getting better. I don't feel like they're taking away from my beauty in any way, shape, or form. If anything, I feel like it adds a little bit of personality. I don't know. Something else I love using by Michaela is her Snatch It product, which I'll grab in a second. It really helps my concealer kind of stay in place. Lastly, we're gonna go in with Whip It. I just realized this is my first time using my new camera over here on YouTube, so let me know how you guys are enjoying the quality. I put way too much. You can never be too moisturized. Oh my god, speaking of makeup, I tried out this new, well, it's not new, it's been around for like a year, but the L'Oreal Infallible setting spray. Why is this the best setting spray on the market right now? And I'm not joking. Maybe because it's literally like 120 degrees outside in Texas at all times. But I put it on one morning, went the entire day with it on, forgot to take it off, woke up the next morning and my makeup still looked the same. Is that not ridiculous to anybody, or is it just me? What's going on there? My face is already extremely moisturized, but you can never have too much primer, especially when it's all the same products that go together. Are you guys liking the bow? I haven't done this hairstyle in a while, at least not on YouTube, I don't think. Snatch It is helping me get rid of like the dark circles under my eye, which I love. This is what Snatch It looks like. Also, this is what the applicator looks like. It has a metal applicator, so basically, let me do one side and see if you guys will be able to tell the difference. If not, then I'm doing this for naught. It is what it is. Can you guys tell the difference? Be honest. Whatever. I can, that's all that matters. But no, like I said, it helps gradually get rid of the appearance of under eye circles. Now, I've been going to sleep at I would like to say an okay time. Honestly, anything is better than going to sleep when the sun comes up. So, okay, next I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. brow lift. Now, a lot of people like to apply this with a spoolie. I personally just like to take my pinky, wipe off all of that skin prep that's on my brows, and just go in with my finger. Is that absolutely insane? Probably, but I just feel like it gets lathered on better. Also, as for my lashes, a lot of people have been asking me about them. I'll link them down below. That way it's easier for y'all to find. But they're kind of like an anime style of the lash itself. Wowzers. Okay, so I push them up like that, and then I drag across the top of them, and they look absolutely fabulous. After I'm done with that, I go in with my Tier Glide and Hide Blurring Concealer. This is the shade 7.5W. Now with this Tier stick, it has two sides. It has kind of like a lipstick style applicator on the top, which if you don't want full coverage, that's the side I would use, but I do want full coverage around my brows, so I'm gonna use the other side on the bottom. And I'm just gonna outline my brows. Now, I'm not gonna fill them in right now. I usually don't fill them in until the end. And then just to make sure they're even, I'll come through and I'll connect them right here. Connect them on top as well. And then do this little line in the middle, because it'll end up blending out either way. That's how I do my brows. And then as for my foundation itself, y'all know, if you don't know, me and Danessa Myrix are locked in. I'm on the PR list. Speaking of the PR list, she actually sent me over her new lip glosses that just launched literally today. I'm about to go in with her blurring balm in the shade 7 all over my face. We're gonna go ahead and test out the lip glosses over on TikTok and get our real-time review on them. But I'm going in with the Yummy Face brush as well as the Yummy Skin blurring balm in the shade 7. I've hit pan. but I have more, so it's okay. I think this is my summer shade. It should be. You'll see how that literally goes on like butter? If you literally don't have any Danessa Myricks products as of right now, I don't know what you're doing, to be honest. And then this mixed with that new L'Oreal Infallible Setting Spray, your makeup literally will not move all day. Literally will not move all day. That's how you know I haven't been outside enough, because usually I would have to go into one of the deeper shades that I have, but I don't have to do that today. Now my forehead is a little darker, but we'll come back and we'll bronze that up. I actually found a new bronzer. I actually just started using this bronzer yesterday. It's the Lumi Bronze Stick by L'Oreal in the shade 130. So it not only bronzes you up, but it highlights you a little bit as well. With this, I kind of really like to focus on my forehead because she's gigantic, which is fine, you know. You notice how I haven't blended in the concealer underneath my eyebrows and above it as well. We'll get to that in a second. I'm not really focused on it. The more you let concealer sit, the more it kind of does its thing. I like to blend out the bronzer just with kind of a really blunt brush, nothing too fluffy. And like I said, this is my everyday makeup. So if I'm going out the house, or like if I'm going to the movies or I'm going to meet some friends, this is the makeup look that I throw. You know how people throw fits? I throw makeup looks. This is one of those. You see how everything is looking cohesive? Which I feel like I could bronze it even more. But that's, you know, that's just me. To each their own. I'm not going to. I probably will end up doing so. But not right now. Going in with the powder puff to blend out that concealer around my eyebrows and in between my eyebrows. This is the part where I kind of assess, like, do I want fuller brows today? How do I want my brows to look? Which I'll probably still end up coming back and putting more concealer, which is the funny thing. All right, let's assess. I think I do kind of want deeper brows today. Even though it's a kind of a deep shade of brown, we'll blend it out momentarily. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. It's not gonna give 2016 brows. It might, but I like to say I have brow blindness sometimes. This might be one of those days, but we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna take a beauty blender and blend out that middle, just not moving, and then I'm gonna slowly work left to right. And this is what we're left with. I'm actually gonna go back in with my tier, the lipstick side, and just clean up anything that I feel like could be sharpened and doesn't need that much coverage, you know? I feel like these are okay brows for the day. These are good looks. These are good looks. With that exact same tier concealer, when I conceal, I like to do inner corner. And then from there, we'll go on the outsides. Now, I like to let my concealer sit, me personally. So while that is sitting, we're gonna do my blush, my liquid blush. Liquid blush, and I think I'm gonna try another cream bronzer on top. Only because, like I said, I like to look really bronze, especially in the summer. How do we feel about Self Tanner? I've been wanting to get into one. This brand actually sent me one that I need to get into. Not too sure how to go about using it, but I think I need like one of the glove thingies. I'm not too familiar with Self Tanners. This is the GLAM Swipe Right blush, liquid blush. That's what we're gonna put on today. I'm gonna use the blunt end of my beauty blender to blend it in, not because I don't have a brush, but only because I like how it makes it look very, very subtle. Sachi Beauty Liquid Glow Stain in the shade 06, only for like another bronze moment. I'm only gonna put a little bit. I'm actually running out, so that's extremely unfortunate. Whatever. I need to buy another one. They sent me these. I have them in a pair. So one I use as a highlighter and the other one I use as a bronzer. They are absolutely to die for together. The other shade I use for the highlighter is 05, if anybody's wondering. So we're just gonna blend that in. Still haven't touched that concealer, by the way. For my everyday looks, I don't really touch eyeshadow. That's just me. That's just what I like to do. Gonna blend my concealer out with a powder puff. I learned this hack from TikTok, by the way. Blending out with a powder puff after letting it sit for a while, you get better coverage under your eyes. This is also from GLAM. It's their nose contour stick. I'm gonna use that because I feel like this part of my face looks really flat. And I want to accentuate my nose. Here, 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 here. So it has a contour side, but it also has a highlighter side too. Now I just need to find a small enough brush that's gonna help me blend this together. And I don't know if I have one. Let's see how this comes out. I could have just completely ruined my entire face, but we'll see. I actually should have waited to do my under eye concealer because I feel like I put too much. I definitely put too much. It's okay. We can make it work. One thing about me, we're gonna make it work. If you guys think I have nose contour blindness, I probably do. But if it looks good on camera, it is what it is. Oh, okay. Mind you, we still have to come back with the highlighter. Okay, this part is a little dark, but I kind of like it, dare I say. All right, go back in with the highlighter. Tip of the nose, like this. And then bridge of the nose, like this. I'm using that exact same highlighter underneath my eyebrows. And you know what? And the inner corners of my eye as well. Just so I can look more awake than I actually am. Let that set for a moment. I'm just gonna blend in that highlighter with my finger, because that's what I wanna do. Normally I do eyeliner, but I don't think I'm gonna do any today because I kinda like my face without it. I don't know, worst come to worst, I might come back and put it on top, but we'll see. I know the nose contour is a little much, but it's okay because I like it. Remember when I said I use those Sachu liquid glow stains as a highlighter as well? Gonna go ahead and go in with my Sachu liquid glow stain in the shade 05 as another liquid highlighter. Gonna use the butt end of my beauty blender. We're just gonna dab that in. I remember in high school, I was so obsessed with highlighter. Like nobody could tell me anything. It would be inner corners, eyebrows. So much highlighter, it started from like my nose and went straight up. I could not be stopped. Unfortunately, I could not be stopped. We're gonna go in with the House Labs Acacia Ember Powder Sculpt Velvet Bronzer that I have hit pan on. Because it's so good. I just love it. I'm going in with a big fluffy brush. So we're gonna do the bronzer first, and then I'm gonna come back and do powder blush, which today I feel like is gonna be, usually I would go in with my NYX for the butter, but I feel like that's a little too pink, or maybe I may mix it. Who knows? Who knows how I'm feeling? I'm gonna go in with Milani shade 08 in Carolina. This is what it looks like though. And this is what it looks like on. I feel like that's good. Do I have blush blindness? Let me know. A little bit on my nose. Oh, that's cute. And then we're gonna go ahead and blend out that highlighter that's on my nose too. Oh, that's really pretty. I actually really like that. I don't know what powder this is, like what brand it is, because I don't know where the cap is. All over under my eye with powder. It is a brightening powder, this much I know. Nice. And then we'll do chin, and above the lip, we need more actually. And I won't do my smile lines. I will do my forehead, just a little bit, just a little bit. Huda Beauty's lip contour stain in the shade Rich Brown. Gonna go ahead and go in with my L'Oreal Paris Infallible setting spray. It feels like I'm spraying my face with vodka. Danessa Myricks lip glosses are out. Well, I think for this video, I'm just gonna go in with the Abundantly Clear one. This is what the applicator looks like. You see how it blends for me? Danessa was literally in her bag with this. She sent me all of them and they come in so many different colors. I'm not even joking. All right, you guys. Well, that has been my everyday makeup routine. This is what the makeup looks like. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Like I said, I am going to be posting more over here on YouTube. I have a couple of more videos in the works. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Again, my name is Tiani. Have a great rest of your day.